For any doctor who does not know where to start, this is the video for you. When you start exploring opportunities outside of clinical medicine, it can be daunting. The job process is not as streamlined as it is in medicine. And in some ways, it feels like you have to start all over again. But trust me, it really isn't that bad. You just need to know where to look, have a plan, and persist. In this video, I'm going to share 6 tips that you can easily take advantage of to find your next dream job. My first tip would be to look for a recruiter. I think this is often overlooked, but recruiters specialize in finding jobs that fit what you are looking for. Not only that, they partner with a lot of companies to hire talent and know exactly what positions are open for what you are looking for. My advice would be to look for recruiters who specialize in the field you're looking to get into. For example, there are recruiters who specialize in digital health opportunities and positions, and they partner with digital health companies to hire talent. Recruiters can be individuals working for themselves, or they can be part of a larger agency. I think look into both because they come with different experience and level of expertise. One great thing about recruiters is that they will not only help you find the right positions, they'll also help you negotiate your salary and benefits. So this takes away a lot of the stress involved. They're also incentivized to negotiate a higher salary and better benefits for you because they get a cut, which most of the time the company pays for. But always make sure to check that this is the case. My second tip would be to look on career and job websites. These tend to have a far greater reach, but they're not very specialized, and they might give you a lot of results that you have to filter through. It just takes some time and effort. There are general websites that you can look into where you can search certain specific positions you're looking for, such as the one that most people use is Google for Jobs. Glassdoor, ZipRecruiter, Indeed are ones that I've used before, and I think another one is monster.com. You also want to look into career and job websites that specialize in the field that you're wanting to get into. For example, for health tech, there are websites such as Built-in, Rock Health, Crunchbase, and Fit Jobs that advertise health tech jobs on their websites. So I looked into these websites and I would filter through positions that I thought would be a good fit for me. Make sure you have your resume up to date because when applying online, this is the main thing that they need from you. Some job applications are longer than others, but now I think a lot of companies are trying to simplify the job application, and it's really just submitting your resume. They filter through that, and then they ask you for additional information if needed. A pro tip that I can provide for this is to make sure your resume matches up with the role and responsibilities of what that position description is looking for. Say it's looking for someone with experience in product development. Make sure in your resume, in your most recent job or set of skills, that you have that listed, because the recruiting team is going to look at the position description and look at your resume and see how much it matches up before they schedule an interview with you and forward your application to the hiring manager. My third tip is company websites. If you already have a good idea of what companies you want to work for, you've been researching and following specific companies, and you like what they're doing, what they're building, I would say the best way is to just go onto their website, look for the careers page, and see what positions they're advertising for, and apply directly to those. And if there are no positions that fit what you're looking for, don't be deterred by this. Look up who is on the team that you want to work for or work with, and reach out to them. Send them your resume and let them know what you're looking for, because you never know if down the line they'll reach out to you and ask if you want to work with them. A pro tip that I can provide here is to search for companies that have just secured a round of funding, Series A, Series B, Series C funding, because that means they're actually probably going to be hiring a lot more positions, and you want to take advantage of those opportunities. My fourth tip is networking and referrals. A lot of jobs and positions are not advertised, and the best way to find these off-market opportunities is through your networks and having someone refer you. Sometimes it's just about knowing the right people and contacting them at the right time. companies actually incentivize internal employees to refer people they know. That's because it's always better to hire someone that they know and trust through word of mouth than to hire a complete stranger. When you're networking, know exactly what you want, because this will be the core of your conversations. Tell your friends, family, colleagues. If people don't know, how are they going to help you? And how are they going to refer you? Reach out to people who are in positions or companies that you're looking to get into. Ask if there are any opportunities that fit what you're looking for, and ask if you can set up a call with them or meet with them to find more about the organization or company. Many jobs are not advertised, and sometimes companies don't know they need you until you show them that they need you. Most positions are filled from candidates who are friends of employees, previous colleagues, or even from within the company. Networking can be done online or in person. This is the power of the internet, but I definitely think that you should incorporate some in-person meetings because I find these to be more powerful. A pro tip I can share here is to set up a Calendly account. It's a great way to schedule meetings for this purpose, and it's free and very easy to use. My fifth tip is to use social media. LinkedIn is a great way to connect with companies and other professionals. Companies and individuals post open positions on that platform. And also it's a great way to contact someone you're interested in meeting or connecting with if their contact information is not on the company's website or team page. I have heard other social media platforms such as Twitter and Facebook do post job listings on there, but personally I have not used it for that. My sixth tip would be to consider contract, part-time, or internship opportunities, because these often lead to full-time opportunities, and a lot of people underestimate these positions. I think that if you're starting out or don't have any experience in the field that you're looking to get into, this is a great start. It gives you an opportunity to learn, build your network, and prove yourself. And lastly, I have a bonus tip, and it is to use a creative tactic or strategy to get the hiring manager's attention. I was given this advice for when I was looking for a job. Since it's such a competitive job market, you need to stand out in some way. And the suggestion I was given was to put my resume in a poster tube and mail it directly to the hiring manager. I never ended up using this idea, but if I were the hiring manager, I definitely think this would grab my attention. So don't rule anything out. There are so many ways in which you can find a job, in which you can connect with people and find the right job and career for you. So those are my 6 tips for finding a job outside of clinical medicine, and some bonus tips sprinkled in there. I just want to remind you to have fun with it. It can be quite a stressful process, and it's hard to stay motivated after rejections or people just not getting back to you. But remember, it's a numbers game and you get out what you put in. Take the approach that if you make a mistake, you're going to learn a lot from it. And through this application process and interview process, you're going to meet a lot of interesting people that you can learn from. I actually received a lot of great advice and feedback as I was interviewing for jobs, so I'm very grateful for that. I'm here if you need any support. You can contact me on my email at lee@thedoctorspivot.com. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments below. This will help others who might not feel as comfortable asking their question. And most of the time, I get a lot of the same questions, so it'll really help out your friends and colleagues. Hope you are all doing well, staying safe and healthy, and I very much look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!